Good morning everybody, it's Wednesday morning, it's Wednesday the 15th and welcome to your morning workout. So what have we got on the board for you today? So I'm going to come down this way because we're going to be mostly on the mat today. So today is more of a core warm-up, or a core workout I should say. So lots of abdominals, lots of back, lots of glutes, lots of midline work. Remember what we're doing on the board is the unloaded version of the workout. The loaded and the partially loaded workout are a lot of deadlifts and dumbbell and kettlebell deadlifts. So we thought if we haven't got the equipment, instead of doing good mornings and other kind of back extension work, we're going to make quite an intense loaded body weight floor workout for your core and for your back and for your glutes and for your stomach. So what we've got on the board is we've got 30 seconds of a hollow hold. So if you've got a hollow hold, I'm going to take you through the hollow hold. We have got a few different progressions of the hollow hold. We've got 30 seconds of sit-ups. Then we've got a 30-second rest. Then we've got 30 seconds of Superman hold, which I'll show you through, lying on your tummy. And we've got 30 seconds of floor back extensions. Then we've got a 30-second rest. That's going to be one round. And you're going to do anything between 3 and 5 rounds of this today. Right, so it's not a heavy cardiovascular workout. Right, every single workout doesn't have to be that we're beasting you. Okay, you had a long cardiovascular workout yesterday, so today is much more about working on that core, something that we don't always get enough time to do. We do, though, however, have a skipping challenge for you. Okay, we started the skipping challenge yesterday. We put it out to a few people yesterday, and then today, Wednesday, and tomorrow, Thursday, we're going to give you a chance to submit your scores for the skipping challenge, which I'll take you through a little bit later. Okay, that should give you a little bit of cardiovascular work. So, back to the workout. 30 seconds of a hollow hold. So I'm going to show you what the hollow hold is, and then we're going to go through some scaling options. So our first one on the hollow hold, what we're going to do is we're going to work like this. Okay, so the first hollow hold is, first progression of the hollow hold is to make sure that chin is tucked in, so the work isn't in the neck. It's up my neck pushing forward, chin is pulled into my throat, and then the upper body is curling up. Okay, I'm feeling the rib cage connect, I'm feeling the small of the back press into the floor, and the most important part of this is to make sure that that small of the back feels like you're pressing it into the mat the whole way through the workout. You start with the knees bent. Now for some of you this may be enough work for you. Right, you can feel the work in the tummy, the knees are pressing up towards the ceiling, the small of my lower back is pressing into the floor, and I'm holding. Right, to make this a little bit more difficult, you can straighten the legs up towards the ceiling, and then from there we're going to start taking those arms overhead. But what's going to happen is we're not going to let the back go back. We're going to keep the head in the same position, arms into an overhead. They don't have to reach too far behind you, because as soon as you can do that, you see this rib cage pops up. So keep that rib cage connected, keep those arms just in line with the ears, and then as you go, if you're strong enough, you can hold it to there, lower back's pressing into the floor. You're strong enough, a little bit lower, lower back's pressing into the floor, and to about there. Ooh, you're holding for 30 seconds. And make sure you're watching the clock. 30 seconds is much longer than you think it is. Okay, so first progression there, second progression, third progression, fourth progression, stronger, hold for 30 seconds. So that's going to be your hollow hold. Then from 30 seconds of hollow hold, you're going straight into 30 seconds of sit-ups. So 30 seconds of sit-ups. What is to do as many reps in 30 seconds as you can. Chin tucked in, top of the toes, touch, 1, touch, 2, touch, 3, and sit-ups by themselves aren't that bad, but after doing 30 seconds of holding, okay, you're going to feel that stomach's going to start to burn a little bit. Instead of doing sit-ups, if you can't get all the way up, then what you can do is just going to do touch, 1, touch, 2, keep your feet up, touch your ankles, or your knees, or your heels, depending on how you can come up. 30 seconds of that. Right, if you feel that you're like, oh, you're burning, then come back down, rest. If the clock's still going, pick up, try and finish your reps. Then you have 30 seconds of rest. You can rest like this. Okay, and then the next one, we can do 30 seconds of Superman hold. So Superman hold, a little bit more advanced positions, going to look like a little bit like this. So first position, so your advanced position on your Superman is going to be arms straight, but then shoulder blades pulled back down and away, and you're going to pull this tummy up towards your spine. So tummy's pulled up, glutes are nice and tight, knees are locked out, and you're lifting, and you're holding, and your clock's ticking, and you're checking your chin. Try not to do it like this, because I don't want the work in the back of the neck. Over here, chin is tucked in. Okay, so it's nice straight neck, shoulder blades back, lock the knees, squeeze the glutes, and as you're doing it, you're focusing on locking the knees, squeezing the glutes, stomach tight, shoulder blades, arms straight, holding for 30 seconds. If this is too much position for you, particularly if you tighten your shoulders and battle with that overhead position, okay, or if you're not that strong in your lower back, or if your lower back needs to rest a bit more, bring your hands in, fingertips are touching, and your forehead resting on your fingertips. And from there, you're just going to hold, same position, hold for 30 seconds. If 30 seconds is too long for you, then do little lifts. You can lift, hold, exhale down, rest. Lift, hold, exhale down, rest. If you can keep on going, you can do short little back extensions as well. All right, so that's going to be a Superman hold. The next one is going to be 30 seconds of floor back extensions. Now, if you're doing Supermans, you're going to do these. Okay, or you're just going to hold. Okay, your back extensions is then going to be these ones. Okay, back extensions. If you're doing these back extensions instead of your Superman as a progression, then what we do is we're going to come into a kneeling position, and we're going to do stomach tight, shoulders blades back, and we're going to hold. We're going to do an alternating arm and leg extensions. So focus on keeping the shoulders back, chin tucked in. We're not arching the back. Tummy's nice and tight. Straight leg, so the knees locked out. Shoulders back, back to middle. Straight leg, stomach tight, back to middle. And you're just doing left, right, left, right, left, right for 30 seconds. Then you're going to rest for 30 seconds, and that's your first round. Okay, so your hollow holds, if you're doing hollow holds, you're going to keep on your hollow holds. If you need to bend your knees, bend your knees. From that into sit-ups, or you're doing sit-ups with your legs up and you're doing some kind of a knee or heel touch. 30 seconds rest. Then you're doing a Superman hold with your arms out straight, or you're doing a back extension. Okay, and then your second movement, if you're doing Superman holds, you'll do a back extension for your second movement. If you're doing back extensions for your first movement, then for your second movement here, you're going to be doing Supermans in that kneeling position, arms and legs. And then 30 seconds. Rest. 3 rounds if you're new to it. Okay, if you feel the work in your stomach and your back, then that's good. All right, remember after this one, you do need to stretch. All right, so a few stretches that we haven't always been through after this one, just to help relieve that lower back, is to either bring the knees up to the chest, help relieve the lower back and the chest if you feel your lower back getting tight. You can also do this one knee across. So you try and make an L shape into your 1 foot or ankle across the knee. Reach your hands through the middle, grab the top of the knee, and then if you need to put a pillow behind your head, you can do. If you can get your head back, then hold it there. You should feel a nice long stretch into this glute in this position. Okay, so this figure 4 stretch, which is a nice piriformis stretch that helps release the glutes, helps release into the low back. And you do both sides. I would hold for about 30 seconds to 45 seconds, and even do both sides twice. All right. Then you can do your hamstring stretches with a towel. You can do this low back stretch to relieve the low back afterwards as well. This lower back, just try and get that knee across towards the floor. So that's going to be your workout, 3 to 5 rounds. The skipping challenge for today. So what we're looking for on the skipping is we're looking for the max number of repetitions in a skip unbroken. All right, so we had this skipping challenge between a few of us on another WhatsApp group over the last few days. What we're doing today is we're trying to get as many skips unbroken in one go. You can film yourself, video yourself, or set the stopwatch, count your reps, 1, 2, 3. The most difficult thing is actually trying to watch how much time is left and how many reps you've done. I think the record at the moment is about 697 unbroken. Right, and it took them like 5 minutes or something, a little bit longer. A little bit slower, a little bit shorter I should say. All right, so skipping challenge, post your comments, send it through on our WhatsApp page or on our Facebook, or post it onto YouTube. How many skips unbroken in as much time as you've got. Okay, there's no time limit. All right guys, that's the workout, that's the challenge. If you need a little bit more workout briefing, warm-up briefing I should say, then we'll take you through that now. Okay guys, so warm-up briefing for today. So we have got a get warm workout in, okay? Just getting warm again. If you can do shuttle runs, you can do a skip, you can do a fast feet, you can chase the kids around the garden. We do normally use that as a warm-up, but we'll get the heart rate up. It'll just at least get your body flowing, since there's not much cardiovascular workout in the rest of the warm-up. Right? The alternative, you can do that. You do 10 good mornings. Actually, I'm in a sitting position, but I'll show you from a standing position. So good mornings, what you can do, broomstick or a broom or a mop or a PVC pipe. When we're looking for the good mornings is we're looking for a straight back, hamstrings, and we're trying to get as much stretch in the hamstrings, the glutes and the lower back as you can. So from there I'm going to press my hips backwards, stretch my hamstrings, make sure the back stays straight, and squeeze the glutes at the top. Hips press back, squeeze at the top. What I don't want to see is this. And no round back. So you've got to work on getting this back extension through the middle of the back here. Squeeze back up. So I'm doing 10 good mornings, 10 of those. Nice and slow. Focus on the stretch in the hamstrings, focusing on the glutes and the hamstrings squeezing together. Next one, I'm going to come back to the floor. We're doing 10 sit-ups to pike. So the legs are going to stay straight. I'm going to come back up, push. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm stretching my hamstrings, lower back, chin tucked in, roll back, touch the floor, up, touch, 1, 2, 3. If you find it difficult to get off the floor, you can put your hamstrings, you can touch, pull in the back of the legs, pull, back of the legs, touch, 1, 2, 3. I'm doing 10 sit-ups to pike. Then from that, I'm back into a standing position, and I'm doing a split leg good morning. So split leg good morning is I'm going to do one leg in forward, one leg behind, and you're going to feel this front leg a little bit more stretch. You press back, stretch, 1, 2, 3, and squeeze back up. Press back, 1, 2, 3. When I'm feeling this here, I'm feeling much more top of my hamstring on my left leg, but I'm also feeling a lot of more stretch behind my knee. Okay, then you do 5 on one side, 5 on the other side. Press back, press, 1, 2, 3. Okay, make sure you keep that lower back nice and safe while you stretch the hamstrings and the glutes. You're doing 10 split leg good mornings. All right, next one, we're going to go to a sit up to straddle. So from there, you're going to do a butterfly position if you want, sit up, and then you're going to shoot your legs as wide as possible. Shoot your legs, press forward, 1, 2, 3, come back to middle, up, straddle, 1, 2, 3. Inside of the legs are stretching, lower back is stretching. You do 10 sit-ups to straddle. Then we do a quad pose to hip lift. We did this last week or the week before. You're going to bring your hands behind you. Make sure your shoulders feel okay with this one. You're going to press your hips up into the air. I'm going to drive through my heels. I'm going to push my hips up. 3, 2, 1. And back down. And press up. 3, 2, 1. Press back down. Again, much work through my glutes, a bit of a stretch across my chest and shoulders. Make sure the shoulders are comfortable. If that doesn't feel so comfortable, you can do it on your elbows, and you just do this, or we can do a glute bridge just to get the glutes firing. Press up, 3, 2, 1, and back down, and that will take the work out of the shoulders, but still get the glutes to work. 3, 2, 1, back down. Make sure you're not arching the back so much. From that, we're going to strict sit-ups. Strict sit-ups. My feet are going to stay on the floor. And I come up. If you can come all the way up, come all the way up. Touch the top of the toes. Back down nice and slow. Chin tucked in, so there's no momentum. It's not this. Okay? Nice and slow. Press up. Touch your toes. Keep the hands to the head, so I'm not using my hands as momentum. If you can't get all the way up, then just come up as high as you can. That may be as far as you get up. Then we're doing 10 single leg deadlifts. So single leg deadlift, same thing as a single leg toe touch. Right hand, left leg, same hand. You're going to touch, come back up, keep your balance, whoop, if you can. Hand up, touch, same hand, same leg. Do 10 on one side, and then 10, touch, arm leg. If you need to put your foot down in between, you can, or if you need to put your foot hand onto a wall or something, you can touch, come back up, same arm, same leg. 10 of those, 10 on the left, 10 on the right. So that's one round that we did. See how you feel. If you feel like you'll need to do more, go and do a second round of the same thing. Good mornings, sit up to pike, split leg good mornings, sit up to straddle, quad pose stretch with a glute bridge, strict sit-ups, single leg deadlifts, 2 rounds. Right, everybody, that's Wednesday the 15th, mostly on your mat, so make sure you got a nice comfortable mat to work on. Get your stomach to work nice and hard, make sure that lower back's nice and flat, take time to stretch out afterwards. Enjoy your day, we'll see you tomorrow.